We've all been there. You like someone, but you're trying to decipher if they're into you or not. The lines between dating and friends can sometimes be a little hazy, especially in the beginning stages of a friendship. 10 signs that she friend-zoned you for life. Friend talk. No matter how many times you may have fantasized about the possibilities of you two building a future together, her friends will quickly tell you the truth. While things may appear to be going well through your rose-colored glasses, her friends know her and know what she's looking for. And that may or may not include you. Her friends will tell you if you've been friend-zoned and what she truly thinks of you. She goes Dutch. In your head, you are painting the scene for romance. You take her out to a nice dinner or even a chill bar. You think it's a date, and at the end she pays for herself. It's a clear sign she's not into you. Women will pay their way because they do not want to feel like they owe you anything. Whether it's round for round or splitting the bill in the end, to her, you are just a friend. The third wheel. You know you've been friend-zoned when you ask her on a date or anywhere that is remotely private and she invites her friend. The invited friend keeps the situation casual and is an easy way to escape out of the date. Without a doubt, you stand in terms of strictly a friendship versus exclusive relationship. Also, this is another tactic women use to say, "Sorry, I'm not interested," without even uttering the words. Denial of romantic or chivalrous gestures. At this point, it is clear that you are into her and she is trying to draw the line. You try to open the door for her or try to pull out her chair at dinner and she denies all of your efforts. This is a way of saying that you are just a friend. Good for you for having manners, but being a friend doesn't warrant those actions. Her lack of interest and ability to be receptive only confirms that even more. Questioning your interests. What kind of woman are you into? What qualities do you look for? Are a few questions women may ask. While it can be misleading and lead you to think about her as finally wanting to build a future with you, this is typically far from the case. Unfortunately, the woman is not asking because she's trying to figure out if she fits the bill or not to be your future girlfriend. She's asking because she knows you're a great guy and would love to set you up with one of her best girlfriends. Neutral conversation. Trust me, there are only so many times she can ask you about work and the weather. Keeping the conversation neutral is an easy way to not get too involved in each other's lives simply because she does not see a fit or a future with you in her life. Getting too involved in each other's lives can lead to complications and inevitably become emotional, which are two things that do not go hand in hand when it's simply a friendship. The word friend. If in conversation she utters the words, "You are such a good friend," or "I'm so glad we're friends," you are just that, a friend. Woman will drop subtle hints and phrases in hopes that you understand your role in her life as her friend, and it will strictly be platonic. While part of this is done subconsciously, she also wants to reinforce the definition of friend in hopes of not losing you in her life completely. Physical contact. Sorry guys, hugs do not count as physical contact, especially if after 3 seconds into a hug she starts to get squeamish, or worse, if she ends it with a pat on the back. That is a sure sign that you are in the friend zone. Men often mistake the kindness of women as flirting when in reality, women are naturally caring and nurturing. Women know how to make advances to get your attention, and it's safe to say that women will go after it. If there isn't any physical contact, there isn't a romantic future. The introduction. Meeting the people that mean the most to a woman is a big deal, but that does not necessarily mean she sees a romantic future with you. The introduction is simply because the woman sees you as more than an acquaintance and worthy of meeting other equally important people in her life. If she introduces you as her friend, believe her. Just be thankful that she does have high views of you in her life, and don't let your want for a relationship mess up the existing friendship. Asking for dating advice. If it can't be clearer than this, then you are simply in denial. While it can be hurtful to hear all about the other men she's totally digging, while you are not one of them and knowing these guys aren't right for her, it had to happen one way or another. If the woman you are into asks you for advice on a guy that she is interested in, you have inevitably been friend-zoned. Do you feel like you've been friend-zoned? Or are you guilty of friend-zoning someone who clearly has a crush on you? Confess below and subscribe to The Taco.